Welcome to a space where we aim to empower and encourage all of our listeners to strive for inclusive excellence.
By hearing others' stories, we can bridge gaps across differences and value lived experiences to enhance our shared existence.
Welcome back. I'm Cynthia Jeffers, and today we have with us Orlando Primo, also known as Mr. Majek Fingers.
How y'all feeling, everybody? We here again. We're in New Orleans. You hear me? And I'm excited. Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it so much. There's so much beautiful things to tell the world. So
Orlando, let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
So I'm sitting here, like I said, with Mr. Majek Fingers, and he has a beautiful company called Majek Fingers Drumming School.
Yes.
This is my first time ever being in the drumming circle, and I had the pleasure for my first one, my inauguration, my popping my cherry, if you would.
That's what you call it.
Being introduced by this magical experience.
Yes.
So tell us about yourself.
Oh, so first of all, everybody call me Mr. Majek Fingers, all my kids. I was born and raised in the beautiful country of Guyana. I grew up in Georgetown, which is the capital. I moved to New Orleans when I was 27 years old. And now I have been in New Orleans for almost 12 years. I started Majek Fingers Drumming School in 2010 with a mission to revitalize the culture and the arts of drumming in Guyana. And as time go by, the mission got bigger because the need for the art and culture, the sustenance of it has gotten bigger because people didn't really understand the importance of it and why we were doing it. So as we got bigger, Majek Fingers got bigger, we decided to let people understand that, hey, you know what? Our mission is to unify the culture through arts, through the arts of drumming and dancing all over. So Majek Fingers is celebrating 14 years this year. So, longevity, that's the goal. So we've been teaching drumming to kids from the age of 3 all the way up. We believe that anybody can play the drums. Don't care if you're 90 or 110. We believe at Majek Fingers Drumming School that every single body can play the drums. All right. So yes, that's a little thing about me. I got lots of brothers and sisters, and drumming was not my first language. I really didn't want to play it. I didn't really like it. But kudos to my brother, the co-founder of Majek Fingers Drumming School, Orlando Primo, who passed away a little while ago, for forcing me to get into this culture, get into the arts, and just being able to say, Orlando, you got a gift, and seeing the gift inside of me. So yeah, so we're here now, 14 years now. I have one of the biggest drumming school in the city, and in the country of Guyana. And 31 years now, I've been playing these beautiful instruments. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
I know that was a lot.
I love it. No, I'm all for it.
I know that was a lot.
So you said you came here when you were younger. So why New Orleans?
So
the story will make it so short and sweet. I married a beautiful queen by the name of Romelia Stewart, and we moved here because she got into Tulane University, and the rest was history. Yeah.
That's there. So what?
She got-
So do you stay because this is where you kind of built your community, or what keeps you here? Should I say?
So when I first got here, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna spend this 2 years. You get a degree, then we're gonna leave. But then I was going back to another state, Virginia. And then when I went back, I spent like a month. And I'm like, no, I can't do it. So because this is more closer to Guyana than I can ever be. When it comes to the culture, when it comes to the people, when it comes to the art, this is the closest I can get to Guyana. So I said, you know what, New Orleans is it. And I've built a community. I've built lots of friends, lots of relationships, lots of partnerships in the city. And now we're just moving on up to the east side. That's what I can say for sure. So what really makes me stay at that is the culture, the people, and I call this a part of my home now. Yeah.
It is a beautiful place, Uh, the city is very warm and welcoming. And me and my partner, we were also trying to figure that out. Like, why does it feel, I don't know if it's just because there is a lot of people with different ethnicities and backgrounds here that make this culture, like you guys have all like taken your best pieces of your culture and made it this beautiful tapestry. And then you're placed in this beautiful place, right by some water.
Yeah.
So you have, and the luscious trees and
trees and everything.
It just feels like, it doesn't feel like a real place.
No, it feels like community. When I say it like that, it feels so like real. Like it feel like people are genuinely like just connected to the culture and the arts, and that's what you want to be around. For me, that's what I want to be around. I want to be around the people who believe in their culture, believe in their uniqueness, and that's what I see a lot here. You can be yourself. That's what it's all about. And just touching on that point where you see all these beautiful cultures come together. At Majek Fingers Drumming School, we do a festival called Feel the Rhythm of the Drums. And the festival basically brings together cultures from all walks of life. You just been to our Feel the Rhythm of the Drums in New Orleans. We do this festival in Guyana also. So just bringing together 6 countries on the 21st of September. It was historical for New Orleans because, it's hard for people to just come together and just enjoy culture. And that is something that we want to sustain. We want to bring people together, bring together community, bring together kids, and just let them see what this culture and life is all about. It's all about unity and love. That's the message. Love, unity. Yeah.
And you hit the nail right on the head because we literally stumbled upon it.
Oh my God.
Like I said, we traveling from Iowa and we landed here in Louisiana, and the streets here don't abide by anybody's civic rules.
No.
Okay.
The streets is different.
So when we were traveling, trying to get to the drum circle yesterday, the other day to the event, we pulled in and it took us down like this very dark alley, and I was like, "Oh, they say it's here, it's here." And she was like, "Yeah." I don't know. I don't think it's right. And so we kind of backed up because we didn't make that. We made too hard of a turn.
Yes, I know where y'all went. Y'all went on the back street. Yes.
So then when we came, then we saw people, and then we were like, okay, they were waving us on.
Yeah,
so we got in there, and to give our audience the visual, you walk in and it gives it gives like this Mad Max kind of like the where it was
Music Box Village. Oh my God.
And I was just like, whoa. I was like, this is kind of dope. We got a little 8-year-old with us.
Yes.
So I'm like, what's about to come in? So then we walk through, and then the space opens up into this amazing, cultivated, curated space of energy where everything is an instrument.
It's a musical instrument.
And I was
you
like,
walk in, you hear the music, you tap something.
And the woman, and apologize because I didn't get her name. I'm trying.
I think that's Leah.
And she was talking, and she was telling us to talk to our ancestors.
Oh, so that's Mama Denise. Mama Denise, yes.
And so she was telling us to call out our ancestors. So that was the part we walked in.
Wow.
And so
that's a big welcome right there.
Yeah. So then I was just like, so I'm in my head. I'm like, I'm calling them out of my head. Because again, I'm in a space where I'm seeing everything. I'm black, white, ambiguous, because I can't call it. Like New Orleans is that melting pot.
It's that gumbo.
And children and
you got from
elders,
Puerto Ricans, Brazilian, Hondurans, Congos, from Congo, all over.
So I'm sitting next to people who speaking African dialect.
Yes.
I'm getting Spanish and
Yes.
French, and I'm just sitting.
You getting everything.
What is, and it's like we again stumbled. This just happened.
Wow.
It happenstance, and then to see another friendly face
Yeah.
in the crowd.
Nice.
That was a part of the drum circle.
Yeah.
Was that another full circle moment that you talk about how you build in that community? So
Correct.
It's like,
Yes.
wow, this our first connection,
Yeah.
and now meeting here
Yeah.
unannounced, which then leads me to how me and you now are,
Connected.
exactly.
Yes.
And so when you talk about healing, that event,
Yeah.
which you curated to be a healing space,
Yes.
was everything to us.
I truly appreciate that.
When we saw Isaiah get up and be a part of the drum circle,
Wow.
was
It was everything.
we was crying in the back.
No way.
It was too big. It was too big, and people don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
when you experience trauma,
Yeah.
and understanding that, like what you talked about, how the drums
Yeah.
have a history of their own,
Absolutely.
and you guys briefly talked about that, but tell us about what it meant for you. Like, what does the drums mean for you, as far as healing and for this community?
So when it comes to healing wise, for me personally, as an artist that's been doing it for so long, when it comes to drumming takes me to a place where I am free, mentally, emotionally, free from everything that's happening around me. Don't care what's happening. If I gotta pay bills, I didn't water the plants, I didn't wash the car, all these things, everything that's happening, it takes it away completely. And that's my space. And I have every Sunday is my day. That's my rejuvenation day, my healing day, my spiritual day. And that's what drumming does to me. Like, I have to go, even though I'm drumming every week, because I drum at schools, I teach drum therapy to a whole bunch of schools in this beautiful city. But on Sunday is my special day that I get to rejuvenate and revitalize my energy. And I don't think about nothing else but my healing space. And that's what drumming does to me. It heals me to start back the new day.
I love that. We talk about self-care.
Yes.
We've now transitioned it more into becoming soul care.
Yeah.
And so we talk about that. And for you, it's drumming. For me, it's getting out in nature.
Yeah.
Or cooking sometimes, because that,
Yeah.
soul food.
Yeah, you gotta eat that soul food. Yeah.
Right. And so I heard you talk about therapy, and that brings
Yeah.
us about another thing that we usually talk about on our channel is, mental health.
Yes.
We gonna say it to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Everybody need a therapist. Okay.
Everybody.
Or
some type of therapy.
Yes. Speak on that, because I
You
know.
could walk, you could jump, you could skip. You use whatever you think is right for your therapy, because therapy can be different things. Mm-hmm. My therapy is drumming. Mm-hmm. My therapy is drumming. And like I was telling you earlier, I work at some amazing schools with some kids that they don't need to be locked up. They don't need to be in a cage. They just need somebody who's going to help them be themselves. Because what I tap into when it comes to therapy is the expression of yourself. Angry, you're sad, you're feeling pain. We have this opportunity to learn a rhythm, learn a song, and express yourself at the same time while having fun. So it's a big, beautiful little session that we do with our kiddos that is so impactful. Like, when my kids are done, they're like, oh my God. Like, kids, when I walk into my schools, kids are in other class, they're like, oh, Mr. Majek Fingers, we want to come to your class right now. That's the impact. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? We're really changing the dynamic of kids' mind. And we got to help them. Mm-hmm. We have to support them and help them in every way we can. So drum therapy is my way of giving back to the community and helping the kids That's one way.
And that's amazing that you're giving your talents in a way that is healing you
Yes,
and the community.
absolutely.
How many schools are you in?
So currently I'm in 4 schools.
Nice.
I'm in 4 schools in the city.
What's the age range?
So the age range start from, my youngest kid is 6. No, my youngest kid is 4.5.
Wow.
All the way to 13.
Okay.
So we go from 4.5 all the way to 13.
Do you know how many kids you've had through your program?
So right now to the program, we got 40, we got 75 kids in the program right now. So
Wow.
it's growing, and that's just our school programs, our partnership programs. We tap into our partnership programs, we got roughly about maybe 250 kids. And that's every month. 250 kids with our partners get to tap into the culture, tap into the arts, tap into drumming, tap into Majek Fingers. So, the brand is growing. People are loving what we're doing. And, it's just keep building levels all the time.
And the impact is there.
Yes.
So you said your company's been around for
14 years.
14 years.
Yes.
So there's some graduates from your program.
So many. I started off in Guyana in 2010, and migrated to this city 12 years now. Going into 12 years. So we've been really pushing the banner all the way around. Making sure that every kid's out there have opportunity. And now we have a pipeline program where we're gonna help kids to learn to teach kids how to drum, get them certified as drummers, and just get them to come and do gigs with us. Give them opportunity to get paid.
Yes.
Because that's really important. That's one way to get these kids out of all these situations that's happening around us, getting them out of trouble. So that's our next step right now. And that's, I'm trying to remember what we call it, but that's our next journey now, getting the kids. And you could be about 14, 15, once you are mentally in the capacity to learn, teach, we're going to guide you to the process and pay you to do it. So that's our next step. Yeah. But
and that's what we need. Our youth need skills.
yes.
Too often, they have been deemed invaluable because there's some people have already written their futures off because they see the behaviors.
Yeah.
And like you said, I don't think we caught it, but it was like, give me the problem children, the ones that because you're able to communicate in a way to help them understand themselves and express themselves. That, like, say, yes, you may have anger, but this is how we channel it.
This is how we channel it. And when we channel it, how can we move from that to something else? How can we move from anger to happy and keep going, building on that? Move the anger, go to happy, and keep building on that space. Because that is the idea.
I love it. So what's on the horizon? What do you see Majek Fingers going, like, big picture, big future, like dreams?
Big picture. Big picture. Right now, we are working on opening a drumming school. That's not a drumming school. Sorry, a drumming drum store where kids can get an opportunity to buy an instrument. That's one. We're working also on getting a building where we're gonna open a community center. That's the big goal right now. A community center where we can get kids to come in all through the day. 24, well, not 24 hours, but from Monday to Saturday. We want to be able to tap into kids in the community and around the world to come and give them an opportunity to play the drums. That is the goal. So we're looking for that building. If y'all know somebody that want to support that initiative of, getting kids off the streets, off the road, and make them do something positive to make a change in their life and in the community, we are looking for a building to start the first Majek Fingers Community Center. All right, for arts of drumming and dancing. All right, so let's do it. That's what I can say.
Hey, shameless plug. We'll definitely put your link in the in this episode.
Appreciate
that people can definitely connect. Or any leads or whatever the case may be, because it's coming. You know,
it's coming. I can feel it.
I know. You listen. We met. we met, so
I know. It's a done deal. You heard? It's a done deal. I'm looking in that camera. In that camera, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
You know, like I got a song that I sing at every event. Every event. All we are one family. It comes from the part of my culture in Guyana, which is the Kwekwe culture. When the bride and the groom is about to get married, so the night before they have a big celebration, which is called Kwekwe or Mayan. So the song is Alla we are one family, Alla we are one family, everybody one family. So it's a back and forth answer call. So that means now we all come together, we are family. Nothing can break it. So we come together to celebrate love, unity, peace, and togetherness. Now we family. So you're not going nowhere.
hey, listen, like I said, we done met now, so I know how to say. Well, you done met, so I don't know how to say.
Well, you know what? I appreciate you so much. Just taking the time out to come and do this, because you know the community need what you guys are doing. The community needs to see it and see the people that are making a change in the communities, so they can say, hey, you know what? We can help, and we can help support the artists. We can help support you who are doing this, like making sure everybody gets to see it. So we need you.
I appreciate that.
All day.
I really do.
We need you
I
guys.
appreciate it. Before we get out of here, give us some words of wisdom from Mr. Majek Fingers.
Words of wisdom to the youths. Always believe in yourself. Even if somebody don't believe in you, don't doubt yourself. Trust your gut and follow your purpose, because everybody got a purpose. All right. I know my purpose. So I'm telling you, find your purpose and live it. All right. Prince Orlando, Majek Fingers. Before I go, I want to give you a little drum in before I go. I got to tap in a little bit.
I was gonna ask.
I got to tap in a little bit.
Wrap it up. Can we please get blessed? Can we get blessed?
I got to. Ooh. One more.
That was.
Love you guys.
Love it.
Prince Orlando, Majek Fingers. Follow me on MajekFingers.com, Majek Fingers Facebook, Majek Fingers Instagram. Everything is Majek Fingers. All right. Feel the rhythm of the drums. 2024, 2025 is coming. All right. Let's do it.
Hey, you heard the man. Again, thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Until next time.
Until
Take
next
care.
time.
Be sure to come back as we continue to explore lived expertise.
Also, follow us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok as Shared Existence LLC.